I'm sure there's a lot of people who are like, I have a great idea for a story. And they're like, everyone has a great idea for a story.
Everybody should. Everybody should. And there is a story that everybody has to tell, whether it's fiction or nonfiction.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody can tell that story as well as you can.
Mm-hmm.
So I would encourage you to start writing. Now, the downside of that, of course, is as you start writing and you realize, yeah, it's a great story idea, and I'm 10 pages in, and I've got to come up with another 200 pages, and I'm not sure it's there. Chances are it is. Okay, it's just, and again, 1,000 different writers, 1,000 different processes.
Mm-hmm. So what was your process like then? Did you an outline? Did you just kind of start writing and have the story, or?
My agent asked for an outline, and I sent her one, and she has never asked me for another one since. I'm terrible with them. I cannot write them. I cannot write from them. I know another writer who writes young adult stuff, and she can't work without them.
Mm-hmm.
She just, she needs that structure. I can't work within that structure. That's just me. So my process is unusual from what I'm told, because basically if I'm rolling, if I'm really working actively, I'm doing about 3,000 to 5,000 words a day. Okay. So let's say I start on Monday and I get 5,000 words down. Deathless prose, no doubt, right? I mean, I'm just blazing through, trying to get through what I want to get accomplished by the end of that day. Okay. So Tuesday, I sit down and I start on page 1 and I read and edit as I go through. Now, chances are that 5,000 words is now somewhere in the neighborhood of maybe 1,000, 2. If I did really, really well, maybe 3,000, which is fine. That's a nice goal. And then I start from there and put in another 3,000 to 5,000. The next day, I start at page 1 and do it all again. So by the time I finished, I've probably gone through, I don't know, dozens of iterations of editing and cleanup. And I'm thoroughly sick of the story by then as well, usually.
It's
tired of it. I don't like it anymore. I'm not sure I really have a story anymore. But what happens is essentially I've got a manuscript that is relatively clean.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I set it aside and go back to it in 2 weeks, I'll find all kinds of stuff I want to change again. Once I saw my book Last Call published and read it as the book, I saw a lot that I would change again.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like, you're never going to find the perfect expression. You're never going to find the perfect plot device if you need one. And sooner or later, somebody probably has to tell you that's good enough.